Welcome to Whisky Riffs. I'm Kevin, and this is day 11 of my special Whisky Advent Calendar series, starring the Flaviar Whiskies of the World Advent Calendar. Not sponsored by Flaviar, but they have a great calendar, and they've given us a lot of variety so far in the first 10 days, including several different countries, which makes it much harder to do what I'm doing, which is a blind tasting. They also include tasting notes for each day, which are on these cards, which I'll look at after I've tried to do my own set of tasting notes and guessing at least the country or the region. I've been hit or miss. It's fun to watch me goof, right? It's all for you. So let's go ahead and grab day 11. I know it's up here somewhere near the top because I peeked and I didn't grab it out yet. Now each of these bottles is snug in here. And today was a lot easier than yesterday. I'm going to avoid looking at the label on the bottle because it has a country of origin on it, and that will just ruin the surprise for me. So you can see it, cheater. And without delay, I'm going to take this 50 milliliter bottle, try to pour about half of it in this glass, and start my tasting notes. Now I'd like to save half of this. I try to do at least one or two tastings of whiskey at different times to see if it was just the mood I was in at the time that I either liked or disliked the whiskey, or if I just didn't catch some notes at that moment, because we're affected by environmental factors all the time. Let's see with this one. Now I haven't been looking at the whiskey color too much. One of the comments was, oh, I could tell right away if that was a natural color whiskey. It was a sherry cask whiskey. And that's true. If it's a natural color whiskey, you can usually tell if it's aged more, or maybe if it's a bourbon from Kentucky or Texas where it's a lot of heat, you can see darker colors. So color does matter, but it can also be a distraction. So I really haven't been looking at it. I did get a glance at this one, which is a very deep golden color. And now I'm wondering if we have a nice aged whiskey here, or if it's got some special casking on it. There's a spice in there. There's some sweetness and some floral notes. But I'm also getting a spice that I can't pick out. Some light fruits, maybe some apple or pear in here. And there's just a note I'm missing, which is why I love having tasting note cards, because sometimes my brain doesn't just pull out that word or that phrase that I'm looking for. But it's very comforting, very nice. Maybe a little caramel in there. It's not hitting me with too much alcohol, it's a little bit. There's some spiciness. Still feels like a low alcohol level. Could be even down to 43. Man, I'm still not picking up these notes. There's a spiciness there. There's cinnamon now. But I'm having a hard time finding the words to describe this one. The finish is really, to me, a lot of oak spice, maybe some rye in there. Maybe this is a rye, and I'm missing the subtle notes because of that. All right, I'm gonna go for an American rye whiskey because I don't drink a lot of rye whiskey, and maybe that's why I'm having trouble describing this. Let's see how well I did by looking at the bottle, looking at at least the country of origin on this bottle, see where I am. It's a product of the USA, and it's a whiskey. Let's take a look at the cards, since I got the country right. See if I got the type of whiskey right too, see if it is a rye. I'd love it if it was. All right, well, we've got some very old elk or deer saying, get off my lawn is the picture. Oh, okay. So it's Old Elk Bourbon. I actually think I have a bottle of Old Elk Bourbon bourbon, Old Elk bourbon that just came to me. And if it's bourbon, it's not going to have too much rye in it, but this does say rye is one of the notes, which is hitting me. Caramel, spicy, vanilla, oak, corn, fruit. Yeah, and it's 44%. So it didn't seem very hot. I was there close at 43. In fact, I just got this bottle, and it came from Craft Whiskey Club, and it also included a elk pour spout. So I'll do a real full video on it and give you some notes and show off the cool pour spout. That'll be fun. Fun for me. I don't know. You like elks? It might be fun for you. All right. Well, I think I did pretty good today. I got pretty close to the ABV. I got that it's American and has some rye in it. So I'm calling this a big win, and I'm going to take a victory lap after the video. I won't do a lap now. That's just embarrassing. So if you're enjoying these videos, if they're entertaining at all, please give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and bang that bell if you want to get notified of any future videos. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're checking in on your friends and taking care of the people around you. Until tomorrow, cheers.